Hey man, Novi Lee TV in the building, the biggest. What's up, bro?
Let's go, man. What's going on, man?
Hey,
Flipside, my
I
guy.
see you blinging. I see you like shining.
Man, you know
You're
what I'm saying?
shining. I
Oh yeah.
appreciate you for coming to sit with us today,
Shout
man.
out to Empress G for the jewelry too.
Oh,
That's
you gotta
Benny.
show him. You gotta
Yeah,
show him.
Benny the Butcher. That's my guy, Empress G. He fought with Snoop, Benny the Butcher, all them. So shout out to him. I went to LA Diamond District to get this
Ah,
custom made. This is 101
talk your shit.
for sure. Yeah, it's a flat screen TV. It's like Novi Lee TV. Yeah,
So, so, so I did some digging, right? I did some digging. I found out some stuff about you, bro.
for sure. I'm scared as
So,
hell.
so you've had a unique journey from being an artist to becoming a prominent videographer. Can you tell me about the moment you figured out like you wanted to go from being an artist to a videographer?
Yeah, most definitely, man. It's got to be 2015. That was the time I had my first son. Seeing like when it came down to it, I've been in the music since I was 8. So it came down to a pivotal point in my life to where I knew once I had a child that I had to work hard. You know, not only that, I had to create something that I could give him. And I can't give the little dude some raps. Hell no. Fuck you gonna do with that? You know, and I'm young, you know, so at the time, the best thing that I could do was think about what I've always done, which is art. So
Mm-hmm.
what I ended up doing is I ended up basically telling myself something I told myself in high school. And I had one of my teachers, they told me something before I left high school. And he told me, he was like, Novi, I want you to know that it's gonna be a big world out here. Everybody wanna be on stage, but be comfortable with being the guy behind the camera.
Mm.
And at the time, I always kept that because I'm a person of morals and integrity. And at the time, um, I was introduced to a lot of things via the internet, social media,
Mm-hmm.
and the internet and the music industry became something that I always became aware of, and I would always, you know what I'm saying, tread lightly. So the idea and the concept of being comfortable with being the person behind the camera became something that literally had to happen. And once my son came, you know, I really took it upon myself to push this shit and come up with my shit in 2019. I got legitimate, and I ended up actually doing the research and getting my IN, getting my LLC, getting my articles of organization, getting everything I needed to get in order to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that this shit was actual good on paper. So, you know, as of now, everything went as planned.
Mm. Okay. So like I said, I did some digging and I
Okay.
found out some stuff about you.
Oh,
You know what I
good.
mean? So you used to be an artist, and I
Yeah.
saw a video. It's called Postman.
Yeah.
Like, what was your artist name? And tell me about that time in your period of your life.
My artist name is my actual street name. My street name is Scroll.
Okay.
Scroll came from a name I got from an older guy in my neighborhood, and it just Scroll Meister. That was the actual whole name,
Mm.
because I always had something going on. I was always in the neighborhood doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like planning something. So that's where that came from, and then it just ended up sticking with Scroll. And then once I started doing music, I went by the only thing I was known to go by, and
Mm.
that's, you know what I'm saying, that's Scroll. So
Okay. I saw the video. It's flyer, man.
yeah, 16 years ago, dog.
You gave me young Jeezy vibes. Like
It's
you
for
gave
sure.
me young Jeezy vibes
For
for
sure. That's
real.
crazy.
No disrespect. It
Nah,
just yeah.
I love his whole entire discography, everything. That's actually who I grew up listening to. That's an artist that I actually grew up looking up to. A lot of his music. I was 12 years old,
Okay.
13 years old. I was I was able to recite faithfully a lot of Thug Motivation 101, Can't Ban a Snowman, you know, Trap or Die, of course. So like, I gotta give a big shout out to Jeezy and his entire run. Because
Mm.
as a child, from 12 to 14 to 15, Jeezy was really like fundamental in my entire thought process. Because I grew up listening to Jeezy, who was rapping about motivation, money. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the bread.
Right.
So
But
like,
you was already getting.
I mean, yeah. Like ever since a kid, I always, you know what I'm saying, had a knack for like doing something. Like I used to in seventh grade, sixth grade, I was in middle school selling oodles and noodles, selling jawbreakers, candy, like the little candy you could get when you go to a grocery store, you get out the bags and shit like that, and then I would go do that, and like I knew ever since then, like yeah, I would draw little comics and draw things and stuff like that,
Right.
and sell little comics and things like that, or draw pictures for people and sell those things, and even doing that as as a young person, you know, that
Okay.
always been that.
Young businessman, young entrepreneur.
Yeah, sure.
So, how does your experience as an artist influence you in your approach to videography, particularly when you shoot music videos?
Well, I always tell people it's easier to film artists and work with artists because I used to be an artist. So it's easier doing that and knowing what an actual artist is looking for,
Mm-hmm.
knowing what an actual the reaction that you want from an artist.
Right.
So the crossover it wasn't easy, but it was natural, you know.
It's helpful. It helps you with with your approach on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you. So, what challenges do you face when you made the switch from being in front of the camera to behind the camera?
Ego.
Your ego?
Yeah.
Explain.
Huge ego. Huge what they call it? Ego death. You know, when you're dealing with artists and you're dealing with people in the industry, number one thing you're gonna deal with is ego. And putting myself behind the camera in the best way that I can equivalent that to you is like, for example, I was the general manager, but I just demoted myself to the nigga on the fries.
Oh,
You feel me?
that's a good one. That was
So
a good one.
so it's like, yeah, it's on the outside looking in, it might look easy, but coming from someone who was an artist at the time, it it took a lot for me to learn how to give someone else the celebrity treatment, if I might say so. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Give somebody the celebrity treatment.
Okay. So like I said, I heard you the biggest. You the biggest
For
in the
sure.
city right now.
For sure,
You just
man.
came back from where? Where
Yeah,
you
I
come
just
back?
came out the road with CMG, man. Just
Hey,
came out the road with Big Boogie and them, man. Shout out to RFOL, man. Shout out CMG. Shout out Big Boogie. Shout out my boy Big Foodie.
right.
Shout out to all my boy RFL Roads, man. Shout out to Blooded Island Boys, man. You know, yeah, big shit. For sure.
With all that, and all your accomplishments, like how do you approach storytelling when making music videos? Do you prefer narrative driven visuals or more abstract?
I prefer more cinematic.
Mm,
See, like, the thing about me is I took a break for about 2 years doing music videos. And to be honest, I want to say that I don't appreciate how a lot of people in the past use not only our music, our influence, and our culture to depict us in ways that didn't always favor in the best light. And it was a point in period around 19, 2020, 18, you know, pretty good music, but it got to a point to where the norm became rapping about killing, rapping about ops, rapping about spinning blocks, rapping about crimes, to the point where I could see the plot, I could see the throw. That was one of the main reasons why I chose to retire.
okay. So what are you doing now? Like what type of projects are you working on now? Because like I said, you just went on tour with CMG. So what
Yeah,
other things other than that do you do?
yeah, man. Shout out to Gotti too, most of all, the biggest. You know, as of now, man, I could tell you, but I couldn't tell you. But just know that excuse me. Just know that we definitely plan on taking this show nationwide, and we definitely plan on becoming more entertainment based. So far as going out here and giving everybody this roller coaster ride, which is a show. You know, like I look at shows and I look at artists like amusement park rides. You know what I'm saying? When you go to a show, you expect to have some ups, downs, whoo, whoo, you know, to walk away with whoever you go with or walk away with just yourself. Even if you go by yourself with the whew, experience, like, damn man, it's a good time. You know, like
Yeah.
that's over the time that has definitely become um euphoric for me. That's become something that I've slowly become addicted to,
Mm,
you know? And to give you a reference, like Shaq, he he once said that the closest thing that he can get to playing in an NBA game is DJing. No,
mm.
just and when they asked him that, he basically told him like, you got the crowd, you got them cheering you on the same way, you know. And I'm blessed enough to not be an artist. I can choose to be one at any time, but I always look at the bigger picture, you know. But at the end of the day, I still get a chance to feel that energy that the same artist feels.
Wow.
I get a chance to still feel that vibe. I get a chance to still be seen. The only difference is I don't have a microphone. It's been multiple times I've been in different venues, different places, you know. People roll on me. "Oh, you the artist? Are you the artist?" And it's flattering still to this day, you know. But at the same time, I just remind myself that I'm focused on a bigger path, you know, like
Right.
keeping the company going, legitimate for the 6 year. Novi Lee TV getting it big, keeping the website going, just getting bigger and newer acts to be able to get on the platform. Shout out to Boosie, shout out to Moneybag, you know what I'm saying? Biggest shout out to Big Bull, you know, just embracing me, man. Just going on the road and just being able to go to the hood and actually seeing how that shit really was, bro. Like, the shit was a dope experience, you know. Like, shit really like that.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Congratulations, man. For
Thank
real.
you, man. Appreciate that.
So, can you walk us through your process of deciding on equipment, lighting, angles for a shoot? Like, how do you prepare?
Well, like, funny thing about it is, I ran into someone years ago who told me about myself. Sometimes people gotta tell you about yourself. And I needed that because with that, what he basically did was he told me, you know what I'm saying, bro, you gotta start doing the research. You can't keep winging it. You know, you either got a business or you gotta hustle. You know, so just doing the research is what I had to learn how to do. You know, just doing the research.
Okay. Like you said, you worked with many different artists across genres. Like, how do you adapt when you're in the crunch? You're on the stage. How do you adapt?
Sometimes sometimes it can be overwhelming because you got to deal with a lot of things. You got to deal with the sound guy. You got to deal with not stepping over chords. You got to deal with not getting in the way of the artist, especially when you're dealing with a list artist. You know what I'm saying? Gonna get your ass thrown off stage. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I got it. I got a little story time. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. It was a time I got into it with Lil Durk OTL.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it came to blows. Like, yeah, it came to blows. You know, it wasn't no street shit though, and it wasn't specifically Lil Durk. You know, it was security at the time, and
Okay.
yeah, and you know, when you got a lot of acts that travel, they might have people who don't know who you are, not knowing how. Yeah, you might not know me, but you're in my city, and a lot of people like what I do, and I got access, and I've always had access, you know,
Right.
and that can be confusing to the, you know what I'm saying, the random Joe Schmo who just booked to be on the road with some guys. And shit, got to the show a little late, but ended up getting up there. And long story short, the security from the venue people they knew. they knew me, let me straight in, you know, sent me straight up stage, whatnot, whoop, whoop. Got up there and had a situation with one of the security guards on the other side, and whoop, whoop, he going on and off, and at the time I'm not dressed how I'm dressed like now. I'm dressed like I'm going out, you know. So him not knowing like, yo, I'm working. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yo, I'm working like you working, dog. You know what I'm saying? And he let me through. Then once I get through, by the time I get through, some cock diesel crazy looking ass nigga come out of blue, like walk all the way across stage, bro. Just come straight up to me, shoves me. Mm. I fall all the way off stage. Great. Thankfully, I got people who was there and fought with me and made sure I ain't fall. So boom, I get my balance. I get off stage. Soon as I get back up, I look dead up at dude. Come in, grabbed his ass, pulled his ass down. Whoop, bop, beep, bop, boop. Goddamn. Niggas don't know I had my cousins in the crowd too. So now me and my cousins, we all banging. Niggas is stepping back, going to the back, like, yeah, nigga, like, what the fuck y'all niggas thought it was gonna be, bro? Like, nah, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? Like, I'm a man first, dog. I
Right.
don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Fuck that camera, fuck this show, fuck this goddamn, all this shit, bro. You gonna have to see these hands, and you gonna have to see my mans. Man, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga, that damn, for
At
real,
least we know you
nigga.
can handle yourself.
UFO, UPS, OTF, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm a man first, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I was just thankful that I had a lot of support during that night, and you know what I'm saying, things didn't go any further than it went, you know. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Because you sit here with us. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure, for sure.
So,
And I fuck with Dirk music too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sorry for the Wait 2 is one of my favorite albums. That shit really got me through a lot of hardships. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hard periods. So man, it's still shout out to Dirk. Fuck the security.
free smirk, man.
Free smirk.
You
You
know what I'm
know what I
saying?
mean?
So, I mean, you've been in the industry for quite a while now. Like, looking back, like, what do you say has been one of the most rewarding moments of your videography career? Yeah. Yeah. Digging that memory
That's
bank.
a good one, bro. Cause sometimes my rewarding moments come through my children. So it's like, like one of the best rewarding moments for me is going back to Cannon Elementary School.
Okay.
That's like right near my hometown. And I can say the best rewarding moment is being asked to come there for career day
Mm,
and actually being able to show a bunch of kids what I do and who I was, and it was kids there who knew me
wow.
from their parents and have seen my videos from their parents, and they just to see that love and to see that, you know what I'm saying, and know like these kids gonna grow up one day and they're gonna either want to be me or want to be like me or do things and be in the entertainment and know that it's possible to come from the projects, to come from, you know what I'm saying, nothing and not have a degree, not have, you know what I'm saying, any of that, and still use your gift and your resources and your knowledge and get there. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to show them that and signing autographs for the kids and the kids want me to sign their shirts and all that, man. That was I can honestly say that was really one of the most rewarding moments for me. That made me feel like, you know what I'm saying, like that's the payoff. No amount of money can be a payoff,
Wow.
you know, but
That's deep.
to look in those kids' eyes and to see hope, priceless.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye said, you know what I'm saying, I gotta talk to the kids at the institute. They got the dropout keeping kids in the school. You know what I'm saying? Who the kids gonna listen to? Huh?
Right.
I guess me if it isn't you. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to grow up reciting those words from graduation and end up being blessed enough to be one of those people who can go back to a school and talk to the kids, that's enough.
That's amazing. So for any aspiring videographer, like who want to break into the music scene or do videography, what advice would you give them that's number one?
Rate your own success. Never allow someone else to rate your success. A lot of people get into this business, and a lot of people have lost battles to depression because of this game. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No. This game can chew you up, spit you out. This game can have you becoming somebody you're not. It's always best, if I had any advice for any young guy, or any young female, or anybody wanting to pick up a camera and get in this game, always know how to rate your own success. Because if you go off the opinions and allow other people to judge your level of success, you'll never be happy. Happiness comes from within. I don't have to be Cole Bennett. I don't have to be Jerry Productions. I don't have to be Vlad. I'm blessed enough and I'm thankful to be Novi Lee TV.
Right.
You know,
Talk your shit.
so it's like, regardless of whether I work with a celebrity or no celebrity, regardless of whether people know me or don't know me, at the end of the day, my visual is gonna last forever. My kids, they wake up every day and they know what I do. Before I got here, my son asked me, "You going to go work? You going to do a video?" Yeah. You know, like I'm seeing Soldier Boy in Hollywood, running into him. You know what I'm saying? Being able to come back home, show my son, yeah, and he on Fortnite. Yeah, my dad just met Soldier Boy. Fucking, I love it.
Coolest dad in the world.
Yeah, get your shit off, little nigga. Like, I'm in the game, bro. Like, get your shit off. You know what I'm saying? And my son, like, these niggas on 4, they talking about, "No, he's lying." And my son over there, "Look him up. Look him up. Look him up." You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. For my son to be able to pop his shit about me at 8, I fucking love it, bro. Like, and that's what I look forward to, dog. Like, to be able to continue to keep grinding and to keep leveling up and keep creating partnerships and friendships and relationships with people who can later on down the road, when they see my son, they know and they tell him who your daddy is. That's your daddy? What? Come on, boy. Why you standing out here? Boy, you know, guess what that is? You get what I'm saying? Because I get that shit with my pops to this day. You know what I'm saying? So that, and at the end of the day, as a man, if you got a legacy and you carry on your legacy, that's your goal. Your goal should always be able to become somebody that your child can look up to, that your child can go out there and be proud to wave, "This my daddy." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like,
Sound like you the richest dad in the world.
man, shit. Let my boys tell it. Let my boys tell it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like being able to know when enough is enough. That, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shit, you sitting out here and you can't tell yourself, if I can get to this point right here, I'm satisfied. You'll never be satisfied. And you'll end up doing shit you shouldn't do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta work with another rapper another day in my life. I can just go retire right now, like I retired rapping, and go do something completely fucking different at 33. Nigga, life is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man. So speaking of that, you're gonna definitely get used to seeing me beside a lot of major mainstream artists in the next few months. Um, Definitely gonna be launching a few new companies. Definitely gonna be taking things in a different direction, you know. So just buckle up for the ride, man.
Yay. Yeah. So last question. If you could shoot a music video for any artist, living or dead, who would it be and what would the concept be? Yeah.
I never got that question before.
Yes, sir. Only on BTV Sound Studio we ask these type of questions, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Gotta say pop.
Pop.
Pop Smoke.
Okay.
Now, if you talking alive, yeah,
Who?
yeah.
Okay. And Ye likes abstract type of videos, so
And that's the scary thing. I can go there over prepared, and he just see like, we shooting in this field right here.
he's a perfectionist.
We shooting in this field right here. This is what we shooting at. I can come thinking we're gonna do 100 million things, but knowing how creative and artistically the genius he is, it's no telling. And that's what would be the beauty of working with an artist that caliber. So I would say Pop Smoke dead, Ye alive.
Ye might pull a Bengal tiger out of somewhere.
I'm trying to tell you. And then if Ye hit me and tell me, get on the plane, nigga, my passport ready. We not talking about nothing else. We not talking about nothing else. I'll let you know when I'm there. I got my own money. That's my favorite line. Yo, what we doing? Yeah, I can go. Oh, yeah, I got my own money. For sure.
Yo, man, Novi, I really appreciate you sitting down with us, man. Super busy guy, super talented. Used to rap 16 years ago, but they need to go check the video out because it's fire.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, they can go check out my last project, Marvelous, too.
Nice.
Yeah. And man, shit, just check out all the artists that I'm working with, man. Shout out to K9, shout out to D Petty, shout out to Top Shelf, man. Shout out to Trille, shout out to Purdy Pig with 2 G's. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the homies, man. Shout out to Juice, man. Shout out to everybody out here rocking with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Flipside.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? BTV, man.
Yo, give them all your links so they can book you.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? They got to
Man,
book
look,
you.
Look, if you want to book me, man, make sure y'all hit me up on Instagram at Novi Lee TV. That's Novilee TV. Make sure you DM me and just be ready, man. You know what I'm saying?
Be payment ready.
Yeah. All the way around. Be ready on all sides, gang, because we're going to make this shit happen. For sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
You know, man, appreciate you too, man. We did it.
Yes, sir.